Hi, I'm Beth, and today I have a very special guest with me today, Sara, and she happens to be my mom. I'm so happy to have her here.
Thank you.
And she's a newish knitter, coming back to knitting after being gone for a while. And we have today some hints that we have found out about our project that we're both doing together. And we're using September 2009's Creative Knitting, and this one had a lot of great projects in it, but the one we chose was the Sunshine Cardigan by Beth Temple. And here's the pattern. Now, the best thing that I can tell you to do is to photocopy your pattern before you begin, because look how wonderfully messy our patterns end up getting. And so to keep your magazine in pretty good condition, then I suggest doing that, and it's perfectly alright as long as you're not like selling the pattern or giving it away. So photocopy it, and I also recommend putting it into a plastic sleeve like this. Besides, you can put your extra knitting needles and your yarn label inside of it. Now, Sara, you've got your project here. What would you like to show about that?
Oh, I'd like to show you what it looks like, with the needles hanging out still, of course, but you can see that that I'm almost done.
Yay!
Thank you. Not in time to go to church. We're to church in the morning, but see all that little lacy stuff and the things hanging out. See the strings? These have still got to have some work. And by the way, my underarm is air conditioned there, so I've still got to deal with that. But maybe not this Sunday, but next Sunday I can wear it.
Right. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have read that she had told me that she wanted to have it done in time to go to church tomorrow. And I suggested the only way she could do that is if she wore it with her knitting needles hanging out of the...
Yes, and the yarn hanging off.
Right. So don't think that's going to happen this week.
Not.
Now show them your pattern. What did you do to make it easier for you to follow? Because as I said, she's coming back to knitting, so she hasn't done more complicated patterns in quite a long time, if at all, and so she got a chance to do lace and decreasing both at the same time.
Yes.
So show them what you did on your photocopy of your pattern to make it easier to follow.
Well, we marked it up really well. Beth showed me how to highlight with a different color the different steps that I would be doing. You see all that pretty Technicolor stuff there? Well, each color has a certain meaning. Like there's a slip, slip, knit, there's a knit two together, there's a stitch marker to move. So for each one of those, and then I have a little gauge here that tells me what each one means. So I know
like a legend, right?
Right, like a legend. When I get to that color, I know to do so and so. Is one of my hints, as well as reading what I'm supposed to do.
Right. And you can keep up with your where you are in the pattern by using a sticky Post-it note. And that way you can, like, if this is the row that I'm working on, I just cover up the next set of instructions so that I don't get confused, especially when all the rows seem to be very similar. So that's some of our hints. Anything else you want to add to that?
I do. The first thing that we did, and was Beth's idea, since I'm so new and learning everything, is that Beth suggested that we go to the Ravelry and look up this particular pattern to see if there'd been any corrections. And I had no idea about corrections. My first thing was, oh no, don't tell me that. So she went there and did in fact find a couple of corrections that had been made to the pattern since it had been printed. So that's the first thing I would suggest that you do. Look to see if there's some corrections.
Good idea.
That was your idea.
But good thing to do.
Good thing to do.
Always check online.
From the teacher. Always check online.
And if you're not on Ravelry and you're a knitter or crochet, get on Ravelry. It's awesome. You'll really appreciate it a lot.
It is really a great place to do. And another thing that we did, that she did, was to research and see what other people who did the same project, any problems that they had and what they thought about it. And we found different comments that were interesting and helpful. So it's been a very, very difficult pattern for me. This is my first sweater. This is my first time to do increasing and decreasing. This is my first time to do slip, slip, knit. This,
so you've learned a lot, have you?
I have learned a lot.
And she has learned that knit happens. Things
Yeah.
like your yarn ball all of a sudden has several knots in it that you have to undo
Yes.
and fix. And the yarn that you chose and used, like the pattern suggested, has a tendency to split a lot, right?
Yes, it does. But it is so worth using it because it is so beautiful. See, this beautiful has a sheen to it. It's a lovely color. This is, what is my yarn again? Country.
Don't remember. I'm not using the same yarn.
Yeah, oh, that's another story.
Oh, yeah, tell them
that's
about your
a funny
story about
story.
the yarn.
So, Beth and I are, related, mother-daughter.
Are you sure we're related? I'm not so
So
sure
we look
now.
alike. Anyway, so we have the same taste in colors, and so Beth had chosen. Here
Right,
is
and
guess
here's
what?
mine.
Here is Beth's color. And how similar does that look like to
Right.
my color? It's the very same color. So
Well, it doesn't look the same on the
It
monitor,
really-
but if you saw it in person,
Yeah.
you would see it's
mine
about
is
the same
the very
color.
same color, except mine has a little more sheen, but of course you can't tell that.
Different yarn fibers.
So
That's fine.
she had already selected hers, bought it, and I said, "Oh, I really love that yarn," But so I thought, okay, I'll get some different yarn. So I went out to one of the special stores, yarn stores that we have in the area, and I bought some gorgeous purple. So I thought, okay, purple is a good color. I like purple; looks good on me, So I will do it in purple. The more I look at that purple, the more I like the teal. So I thought, okay, I'll put that on the shelf with my other stash in this little plastic bag, and then I'll see if I can make myself happy with another color. Back
I told
to
her
the
we
store.
could be twins, and it was perfectly all right.
Right. Well, guess what? Now we're twins. So anyway, I gave up and said, if she doesn't mind, I love this color. So that's how now I have this extra purple yarn there, and I have a turquoise sweater.
And of course, then, to tell you the truth, I was a little envious of the fact that she picked a different yarn, and it's like, oh, I really like that one you picked
Now
out.
we're fighting over the yarn.
But we both love our sweaters, and
Yeah.
we'll share pictures on my blog of the finished project soon. So,
But I want you to know I'm ahead of her.
Yeah.
I'm wearing mine. It may have needles in it, but I'm wearing it. I could
Right.
wear it like this with the rubber bands, That little orange thing, I could put these two together.
Yes, I have. This is all I've got on my second sleeve. Okay, not a whole lot. I really can't wear this yet, so oh well. But I've been helping her, and that's what's
She
important.
has,
So,
right.
well, thanks so much for coming by to visit with us, and stay tuned and check us out, and check me on Twitter. That way you can find out anything else weird going on in my life. So, thanks for coming by. See you next time.
Bye-bye.